Time away from Notre Dame definitely made me appreciate it. I was working out, with a lot of family members and traveling a little bit.
I thought he and his mom came up with a great plan. He spent about 3 weeks with Horace Grant, his uncle, out in California. He spent about 2 or 3 weeks with his grandparents in Wichita. He spent time with his godparents in New Orleans. So he kind of moved around.
My mom played a huge role. Obviously she wants me to come back and get my degree, but she wasn't all stuck on that. She looked at the options, weighed the options too of maybe me leaving and go and play professionally. But at the end of the day, she was behind me with whatever I wanted to do.
One of the things I asked him to do was email me after every game his thoughts on the game. And I have a stack of emails, for example, after the Maryland game. Coach, thought our guards could have been a little better defensively, too many turnovers in the second half. I mean, he has a very high basketball IQ. He had some insights that we as the coaching staff didn't have, that I used. And so it also was a way of keeping him engaged with us.
Well, emailing Coach after the games definitely kept me engaged. It was pretty easy to do because, I love the game and I love, analyzing the game, but at the same time it was pretty tough just because, I wasn't being able to telling them the things that I wanted to do, I couldn't do because I wasn't out there. But, just being able to talk to him about the game, see the game from a different view definitely helped me out.
I text him probably at least twice a week, probably. We stayed in contact. I just make sure I know what he was doing, just checking in on him, see how he was doing. He'd obviously text me as well and try to give me some pointers and advice throughout the season, like, look, you need to step this up, you need to do this, and I took it on very well.
He stayed in touch with everybody while he was away, talking to Pat Connaughton, hang in there, man, keep plugging, tough one the other night, or hey, great win, Zach August, keep your head up.
Sitting at home, watching my team play was definitely tough. Those are the guys I came in with. I've been there with them for 2, 3, 4 years. So, just having them go out there and, play without me. I know every game was close. So, when the game came down to the end, last couple possessions, and knowing that I was that guy that helped close games for them, was really difficult because I knew if I was out there, I could help get that last stop or help get that last basket.
It was very hard on him watching us not be very successful. He took that personally, and my tone with him was, hey, you're going to be back next year, and we're going to attack next year. But in the meantime, be supportive of the guys out here.
The toughest game for me to watch had to be when I was there in person at the ACC tournament, the Wake Forest game. Knowing that Eric, Garrett, Tom, Pat Crowley, those were those guys' last game, and I couldn't help be a part of that, or I couldn't help extend the season, knowing that I could help pull out a win maybe and, extend some guys' careers. And, just having, my guys that I came in with going out with a loss and, not being able to play in the postseason, just all that mixed into one was definitely the toughest game for me to watch.